It begins with silence. Not peaceful silence, but the kind that hangs in the air right before a life-changing moment. The kind of silence you rarely notice until it's already too late. On a freezing February night in Bourne, Massachusetts, that silence was all that separated two women from the nightmare walking toward their door. A man dressed head to toe in black, a man who believed he wasn't a criminal, but a soldier. A man carrying weapons, body armor, and a handwritten mission plan he called Operation Purple Rebel. That man was Adrien Loya. But to understand why he came and why he believed murder was justice, we need to go back years, to the moment Lisa Trunikova's life first crossed paths with his. Chapter 1. Lisa's life before the darkness. Lisa was the kind of woman people remembered. Strong, funny, determined. Born into a traditional religious family in Midland, Texas, she grew up balancing two worlds: the world her family expected, and the truth she carried inside, that she was gay. She found peace when she joined the U.S. Coast Guard. Structure, purpose, brotherhood. The service became her home. And during her time on Kodiak Island, Alaska, she met another Coast Guard member, Anna. Quiet, focused, loyal. Opposites who fit perfectly. They married in 2011 and built their life together, station to station, base to base. They loved each other fiercely. They just didn't know someone else loved Lisa too, in a very different way. Chapter 2. Enter Adrien Loya. Adrien Loya was an IT specialist in the Coast Guard. Intelligent, socially awkward. A man who struggled to understand boundaries, but desperately wanted connection. He and Lisa worked closely in Kodiak, and from the first months, he saw her as more than a friend, though she never saw him that way. To Lisa, he was simply a buddy, someone to watch shows with, someone to invite to group dinners, someone she could trust. But to him, she was something larger, a person who finally made him feel included. He began spending Thanksgiving with her family, joined game nights, spent free time at her apartment. Anna noticed the imbalance immediately. Lisa didn't see it, but Anna did. There was a line. Loya didn't know it existed. Lisa didn't know he was approaching it. Until one night, the line shattered. Chapter 3. The night everything went wrong. It was supposed to be a simple evening. TV, drinks, a break from work. Anna was out of town. Lisa had been drinking heavily, more than usual. Loya came over to hang out, but something shifted. Maybe it was the alcohol. Maybe it was stress. Maybe it was the uncomfortable dynamic they never addressed. Whatever the reason, Lisa reached out. She touched him. She made a drunken pass at him, something she later regretted deeply and immediately. For Lisa, it was a hazy, embarrassing moment. For Loya, it was a trauma, a violation he fixated on with absolute intensity. He spiraled. He wrote a 26-page email describing every detail of the night, including details Lisa couldn't remember saying or doing. Then he forwarded that letter to Anna, effectively blowing up the friendship himself. Lisa apologized. She ended contact. She asked him to leave her alone. The Coast Guard investigated the incident. Both Lisa and Loya were disciplined for misconduct. To Lisa, it was closure. To Loya, it was humiliation, the end of everything he thought he had. And humiliation, in his mind, demanded revenge. Chapter 4. The obsession begins. Lisa moved on with her life. She and Anna transferred to Massachusetts. New home, new base, a fresh start. But Loya didn't move on. He unraveled. He created a massive document, over 250 pages, called Loya Wars. Part diary, part manifesto, part delusion. In it, he wrote about Lisa constantly, her laugh, her career, her betrayal, and the night he couldn't forget. He blamed her for every failure in his life, every rejection, every punishment, every moment he felt small. The manifesto grew more violent with each chapter. Then he wrote the final section. Operation Purple Rebel. A detailed, step-by-step plan for kidnapping, torturing, and murdering Lisa and Anna. He researched their apartment layout, their routines, their schedule, their dog. It wasn't a fantasy anymore. It was preparation. Chapter 5. The Dry Run. In October, 4 months before the attack, Loya drove from Virginia to Massachusetts, over 10 hours, just to perform a practice mission. He parked near their condo, sat in the dark, took notes, planted cameras, filmed their movements. He recorded himself having a severe panic attack. These investigators need to hear this. I know what I'm about to do. He told no one. He made no threats. He simply went home and waited for the perfect moment. Chapter 6. The night of the attack, February 5th, 2015. Loya's 31st birthday. Instead of celebrating, he turned the day into what he believed would be his righteous act. 2 a.m., Bourne, Massachusetts. The snow was thick and heavy. The street was silent. Loya stepped out of his car wearing black tactical clothing, ballistic armor, gloves, a mask, 4 firearms, a knife, zip ties, handcuffs, ear protection, and a GoPro to record it all. He dragged a speaker into the yard, hit play, and blasted the Star Wars Imperial March through the night. Then he poured gasoline inside his car, lit it, and walked away as it burned, creating a roadblock to slow police response. He headed toward the condo. At 2:18 a.m., the first 2 gunshots shattered the front door. Chapter 7. Inside the bedroom, Lisa and Anna woke to chaos. A masked man stood over them, gun raised. "Get on the floor!" he shouted. They refused, terrified, confused, half awake. He ripped the blankets off. Then he took off his mask. Lisa's face collapsed. "Adrien!" In that moment, she realized the danger she was in. Loya wasn't angry. He was calm, almost robotic. He told her he had waited 2 years for an apology. He told her she ruined his life. He told Anna this was justice. Lisa apologized again, pleading. It didn't matter. He raised the gun. He shot Lisa 11 times. He shot Anna 4 times. Anna fell behind the bed, bleeding in shock, but alive. Lisa died almost instantly. Chapter 8. The 56-minute 911. Call Anna, barely conscious, shot multiple times, managed to dial 911. Her voice was weak, slurred, full of pain. "Please, help. He shot us. He's still here." For 56 minutes, she stayed on the line, whispering updates, while Loya moved through the house. Outside, police tried to approach, but Loya had placed fake explosive devices around the condo. Officer Jared McDonald was ambushed and shot in the back. Anna could hear gunshots, hear footsteps, hear her own heartbeat slowing down. The dispatcher kept her awake. "You're doing amazing. Stay with me," Anna begged. "Please, don't let him come back. Please." Chapter 9. The surrender. Around dawn, in the freezing cold, Loya did something no one expected. He stepped out of the condo, walked toward officers, dropped his weapons, and surrendered calmly. No fight, no shouting, no regret. He told police, "I murdered a woman I wanted to kill. Job's done." Chapter 10. The trial. Prosecutors revealed everything. The manifesto, the surveillance, the rehearsal trip, the GoPro footage, the fake bombs, the car fire, the step-by-step kill plan. His defense argued mental illness. Experts debated PTSD, paranoia, delusional thinking. But every expert agreed on one thing. Adrien Loya understood right from wrong. He just didn't care. The trial lasted weeks. The jury needed 3 days. Verdict: guilty of first-degree murder. Loya received life without parole, plus dozens of additional years for attempted murder, armed assault, and the attack on Officer McDonald. A line crossed forever. A friendship that blurred into obsession, a moment that spiraled into paranoia, a man who turned humiliation into a mission, and a woman whose life was stolen long before dawn. Lisa Trunikova deserved a future. Anna deserved a peaceful home. Their community deserved safety. Instead, they became the final chapter of a story Loya wrote long before he pulled the trigger. This is the Adrien Loya case. A life destroyed, a life survived, and a tragedy that should never have happened.